All right, man. I really don't know what's going on with Sergey Kovalev. All right, because he had a interview with TMZ, and he wanted to provide his thoughts about Andre Ward retiring, announcing his retirement from boxing. Okay. All right. This is what he had to say, and I'm only paraphrasing what he just said. He said, well, I'm gonna go ahead and say this within a Russian accent. Well, I said I would retire him, and I did. I retired him. He retired because he was afraid of me. He was afraid of me. Okay. What he meant by that, Kovalev, is that he's been trying to get a third fight with Andre Ward. Allegedly, he was trying to get a third fight, right? But then again, he turns around and says that Ward retiring from boxing, it's good for the sport and it's good for the fans in the division, right? So he's saying that he's not thinking about Andre Ward, but yet he was asking for a third fight. Wow. Okay. That's a contradiction on Sergey Kovalev's part, okay? Another thing I don't understand is that when you got stopped by Andre Ward in the rematch fight, okay? Yes, I felt that stoppage was premature. Okay, I felt it was premature, but I definitely didn't think there were no low blows in those last body blows, which some people are calling it into question. Okay, Kovalev, Kovalev's punk ass didn't complain about the stoppage. He mentally quit in that fight, and I'm directing this to Sergey Kovalev himself. You mentally quit. Okay, you didn't complain about the stoppage until your manager Igor Klimas put you up to it in the post-fight interviews along with Catholic Diva. Okay. Then moments later, you took your ass over to Russia, all right? You openly admitted that Andre Ward was a better fighter than you. He was a greater fighter than you, okay? And then within that admission, you also took upon Virgil Hunter's proposed offer to train you, okay? And then what did you do? You went over there and also threw your trainer under the bus, John David Jackson, and blamed him for the reason why you lost those first two fights, which it was revealed not only by John David Jackson, but also the strength and conditioning coach, your former strength and conditioning coach, shout out to him, by the way, that you lacked the discipline, okay? After you start seeing those big payday checks, your discipline was gone, okay? You're very uncoachable, just like Abel Sanchez has said. You don't like to take direction, and you like to do things your way, all right? And furthermore, you claim that you were robbed in the first fight, right? Then why the hell did you go over to your corner and ask your manager, did you think I won the fight? You knew in your heart, in your mind, you knew that you didn't win that fight beyond reasonable doubt, okay? And I'm sick and tired, and I just seen a guy right there who just put out a video that Sergey Kovalev ended Andre Ward's career, all right? I mean, Jesus Christ. All right, I ain't done with Kovalev yet. Let me, before I get to that guy's video, let me get on to this right here. All right. You want to sit there and make all these contradictory statements. You go back and forth. You cannot make up on your mind what you really believe in. All right. Then you came out with a recent interview saying that you're not really focused on the sport right now. You're trying to focus on faith. And then your fight gets announced against Vashkla Sobransky. That's coming up next month. Okay. So I don't understand you, Sergey. I really don't understand. Are you going to sit there and say that Andre Ward retired because he is scared of you and is best for the division? If that's the case, if it's best for the division, you seem like you're motivated now. Why the hell are you taking on Vashkla Sobransky? Why don't you give Solo Barrera a shot? That's a great fight, right? That's a very good fight right there. But you're taking this shot. All right, you taking on Sobransky at this point. At first, I did have some bit of sympathy why you need this fight because you need to get your confidence back. But now it seems like you're fully confident that Ward is out of the picture. Maybe you should take on Sobransky. Maybe you should take on Sullivan Barrera. Hell, give Marcus Brown a shot. I'm okay with that. Hell, give Adonis Stevenson. He's available. Let's make that fight, Sergey. But you don't want to do it. No. You don't want to do it. You don't want to do it. But yeah, you sitting here talking shit now as if you're the number one light heavyweight right now, given the fact that given the fact that Ward is retired. I see where this is going. All right. This dude has really lost his fucking mind. Sergey Kovalev really lost his mind, man. And I'm gonna go ahead and address the other guy that made that video about some other guys too who came to my comment section that Ward retired because Sergey Kovalev retired. I mean, he was afraid of Kovalev. I mean, you guys have really got no rationale. I don't know if you guys are really trolling like to the core, or I don't know if you guys lack the mental capacity of rationale. All right. As I recall, Andre Ward beat Sergey Kovalev twice. He hurt Kovalev in the second fight. He even damaged Kovalev in the first fight, believe it or not, with the body shots. Okay? He damaged him. He damaged Kovalev in both of his fights, okay? As I recalled, Andre Ward has a W on his record against Sergey Kovalev twice. Sergey Kovalev has a loss, 2 losses on his record. So how in the hell is Andre Ward scared of Sergey Kovalev? As I recall, it was you guys who were chastising or criticizing him when he half-heartedly approached the Kovalev fight the first time around. You called him a coward. You didn't say he was going to step up, but when he did step up, he moved up the weight and fought the guy. You didn't give him no credit. You didn't give him no credit whatsoever. You guys said he was going to get knocked out. Didn't happen. You guys said after the first fight he wasn't going to take the rematch. He's a pussy. He's a coward. He's scared. When he took the rematch, didn't give him no credit for that either. What did you do? You say, well, he's still a coward because he's legally obligated to take that rematch. Here we go. This is my problem with this, this YouTube boxing world, okay? We can agree to disagree on certain fighters. You don't have to like every fighter. I get that. But give credit where credit is fucking due, for God's sakes, okay? You don't have to like the guy, but give him credit for stepping up when you thought he wasn't going to do it. But no, you can't be proven wrong. Let's go ahead and change the narrative of the situation. Let's go ahead and change the narrative to suit your agenda. That's what you do, okay? Jesus Christ, man. It seems like after he beat Sergey, you the same people. When he beat Sergey Kovalev the second time around, you were begging for him to get out of the sport or fight Adonis Stevenson. But when he did retire, you're still criticizing him for retiring. I don't understand this shit. I don't understand. Why does Andre Ward get the criticism that he get? Is he a diva to a certain degree? Absolutely he is. Who isn't a diva when it comes to negotiation? Every top fighter has been a diva when it came to negotiations. Every top fighter has in the past. Okay? But yet Andre Ward gets singled out here. I don't get it. I mean, this man is he's a devoted Christian. He's dedicated to his faith, I should say. He's a devoted family man. He does the right things out of the ring. I mean, Jesus Christ. And yet RT, Russia Today, has a nerve to dub him as a controversial foe to Sergey Kovalev. Get the fuck out of here, RT. I know what their agenda is. But anyways, Sergey Kovalev has really lost his fucking mind. And I hope at this point that I really hope that Vlashkov Sobransky knocks his dude out or upsets him and beats him by decision. I really hope he beats him. Okay? Because if Kovalev loses this fucking fight to Sobransky, his ass will look fucking stupid. Alright? And he will definitely have a major career setback, and he may not be in line to get major fights if he loses this fight against Sobransky. I guarantee that. Alright? So, yeah, anyways, let me know what your thoughts about this. I'll post a link to that TMZ interview, that short 2-minute interview where Kovalev has really lost his fucking mind for saying this. I'm out. Peace.